I was like, ooh, not stealing? Alright, logs. Coink, coink, coink. I don't know how stealing works in this game. Firing noise. Ooh. There's a revolver.
Move along.
I guess if I stole something, I'd probably get a tooltip telling me how that works.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain the recipe. The grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Axelrod.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I don't plan on staying long.
I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned, or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
What sort of help do you need?
The sort of work for which I cannot spare my own people. I am in the midst of a difficulty, the resolution of which requires a third party. You. There's an old botanical lab, mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our plant, power which our cannery sorely needs. I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the Botanical Lab over to us. Simple as that.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The Botanical Labs are not legally inhabited, but There are people who live there.
Ah, these must be the deserters that probably went to go whatchamacallited. You mean marauders? No, no. Let's go with, I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the Botanical Labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
I like option number 3. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I like option number 3 again. How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the Botanical Lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, you've gained a companion. There are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. Hey! You can unlock special companion abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about the companions in the companion ledger.
My offer remains standing should you reconsider.
What offer? Looking for a power regulator.
I can't just give you the cannery's regulator. The Botanical Lab's got one, though, ripe for the picking, provided you shut off their power first. I have made my case to you before. I hope that you will reconsider your refusal.
I didn't refuse. I said I'll think about it.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Alright, I know I said that I'm not going to do any saving and reloading, but you know, I just want to experiment a little bit.
You just killed him.
Killed who?
Mr. Thompson. Reed Thompson, you know, my boss. I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you.
Reed was treating you like garbage. I was trying to protect you.
You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? You got a real twisted sense of chivalry, you know that? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
Case of my death. You are reading this, that I'm no longer the outpost administrator for Edgewater. The shedding of the mortal coil. I saw like a password or something. Base R. Thompson. Really? We're gonna reload. I'm just, figured I'll do my due diligence here. And can I kill you? So that question is no. Alright, interesting. Very, very interesting. Sometimes you just gotta do things for science. Guess I should learn what your abilities are.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
Oh, wow. I have to look all the way up there? Oh, I guess I'm kind of blocking some stuff. Seems like it's their abilities. Let's see. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, blah, blah, blah. You can also change how they behave in combat. Increases your engineering skill. Wow. X skills. Wonder if I can take that for myself. You have a 37 engineering. Okay, okay. It doesn't help me to figure out what this is.
Heading out. I'm going.
Okay, but how do I call you back?
Be right there.
Yeah, I guess I gotta hold.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is crazy. This is about the deserters. So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
How well do you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends, or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
You can't leave it at that. Why were Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What do we need to talk to the vicar? Oh. Let's not do that. Where will I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Sure. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, lady. We're just here for stuff. Botanical Labs. Ecar mix. And I want to harvest these. How come nobody's eating these mushrooms? There's plenty of nutrition in these mushrooms, and they're all over the place. This house is...
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
a little clean.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
They're about to scrap.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Got it. Inside voices.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Was it ever broken?
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Not stealing. Not stealing, that means I can steal it. Oi.
Yes, what is it?
you're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I'm sure they did this on purpose, but name your poison. Spiritual counseling? Just very, very interesting. How did you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Miss Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't that your job to raise it?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Can't read that without my glasses. Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Okafu. What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Glasses cleaning exercise is not working. I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Ah, I'm familiar with that word, but as a different word. How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Let's see. Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
One just got me cracking up. Really? How does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, To truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
I was hoping I can continue going down that path, because it just sounds like we like science. And we think that someone is behind all the science. That's some cosmic being or something. You know, like Galactus or something. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Oh no. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say. Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Why would you be looking for a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I need to know a little bit more about the book before I agree to this.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright, some skill points. Parvati's giving me 7 to lockpick. Let's only have 10. Wonder why it says I don't have 40. I guess. Oh, whatever. Go to 4. Okay, that wasn't helpful at all. As far as getting stuff. Like, I thought that guy was gonna give me an alternative. Marauders encampment. The power. Toggle inactive quest. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of inactive quests. I wish more games actually gave you the option to track inactive quests. Let's see what's over here.
Incoming! That's the last of them!
That was an enemy. Received reports of terror raidness behind the landing pod. This is not the first time we've heard the reports. Deal with them. Do it. I hope she doesn't use my ammo. I hope she doesn't have ammo, period. But I have a feeling I'm gonna be disappointed. Doesn't look like there's a limit to how much I can sprint.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
You some sort of freelancer?
You have a giga weapon right there. Have that much money. Sell junk. Oh, wow. Shock cannon. Uses energy. Stun baton. I think I just picked up one of these tremor cleavers. Damage type plasma. Has a Mr. Power. Why does it only do 66 damage? Do some investigation here. I guess 66 damage is not that bad. Let's do that. I'm a scientist after all. Oh, armor management. Great. Yeah, very interesting that doesn't seem like I technically have this, even though I have it. Yeah, plasma and shock damage. Science weapon effects. Interesting. Oh, here's a helmet. More helmets. Determination +5. Okay. Maybe I should have taken the sprint faster one. This is just begging me to go up here. You got what you got, what you got, what you Okay, that one just vanished. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're taking damage. Okay. So we save ranged weapons for the really dangerous enemies. And everyone else.
Incoming! Wow, not even a scratch!
Everyone else gets something else. Alright, Tarot Ray mating habits. Got some lava. Marauder Ringleader. Yeah, grab all that before it disappears on your decaying corpse. Another guy that died. Here we go. More over here. There you are. Man, I think I picked up some armor. Tech skills, 9 armor. That's 16, it's heavy. We get minus on stealth, but we get plus on heavy weapons. What is this? 3 plus 5 on tech skills. Guess this was just like a random camp. So what I would rather do is start here and then work my way like this. Let's fast travel here. Okay. Work our way this direction. Yep, this direction. Quick save. Go murder this guy. Rather not waste my bullets.
All together. Don't mess with us. Woohoo!
Really surprised that guy didn't see me walking up here because, you know, I just casually strolled up here. I like this axe. It's kind of nice. Big damage. Alrighty. Stranger in a strange land. We'll go do this one. Okay. These guys, I probably don't want to be up in their faces. But we can try. taken N-ray damage. Alright. Fighting these guys. Things you can do to make your companions tougher, give them better armor and termination. Right. Alright, don't fight these guys melee. That was a better tooltip. Thought there was one more.
Wanted to poke around in here.
What quest is this for? Stranger in a strange land. Phineas needs your help to set things right. Divert power from the geothermal plant. Oh, this is a different one. I thought this was related to me getting... Oh, I don't want to do this yet. I don't think. It's main quest, so I don't want to do it yet. That's how we justify this. Wait, what? Gotta be careful. Don't want any more boulder gorillas. Died already? You just stopped dying. You know you're taking you're tanking, but then you just stop dying. Really, you have nothing on you? Yeah, I took like no damage. This This axe is pretty cool. Obligatory. I dig it. That is sealed. Could be one more dude here. Can I deal that plasma damage? Wasn't there something here? I guess not. Seems to be a vending machine here, though. Somewhere. What is it? Sell my junk. Alright, and that gave me some stuff to work with. And I don't need that stuff anymore. This does a lot of damage for a one-hander. Yeah. Cost me 100. That's fine. Let's sell. Stuff. One-handed melee +5. Health. Gives tech skills. You know what? I probably don't have any interest. In these, weird stuff. Why don't we just say, forget about it. Don't think I'm gonna need. Just sold my knife. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so we're up there somehow. Is there any way that I can get up there from here? Doesn't look like it. Well, I'm glad I came back over here because some loot that I missed out on. Alright, how am I gonna kill that guy? Oh, maybe like this.
You got him.
We got him. What percentage of weapons and armors you may find are considered pristine? They have more durability and are worth more to vendors. Pristine items can be identified by the diamond near their condition meters. Alrighty. Let's get rid of you. Uses heavy, so we can keep that. Does more damage for some reason. Oh, I thought that was an enemy. I was like, what the heck is going on? Definitely a machine gun here. Over. Taco. What is that? Blad on stick. So sharp that it cut some letters out of its own name. That's amazing. That's amazing. There is actually a little treasure chest thingy up there. Almost missed that. Alrighty, we've got 10 more points. Okay, well, we put points in here, and now I'm like, well, I'm actually swinging two-handers now. Alright, we're going to put one there. Let's see. Why don't we put one here as well? Because we might come back to this. I mean, I feel like ammo is going to be a problem for me. And then we'll put 4 and 4. Lock the third drug mixing slot for the inhaler. Don't even know what the other ones are. Alright, I've got another perk. We're gonna go with that. Primarily because this seems like it's gonna be my main mode of travel, at least for the time being. I don't know how to... Well, I guess I can't dodge. What is that? There's a really big leech. Leather boa. Looks like a leech to me. Let's see. We just... Still not done with that one. Illustrated companion quest. Interesting. Ah, there's still one more there. This is main story quest. That's main story quest. So we will wrap to the long tomorrow, and then we'll wrap to illustrated manual, and then this one, fast travel back to town, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. This tree had stuff moving on it. I thought it was like bugs or something like that. I was like, oh no. These are not the problems I need right now. Alright, I saw that one. Okay, you just can't get close to those. Looks like I have a debuff on me, like concussed or something. All these little particles in the air, I keep thinking I'm seeing things. Not actually seeing anything. Rock, that's not a tent. Behavior of feral canids. Buddy wants some Debo? Bored? Borst? Borst worst. Not the worst, unless it's Borst worst. Just a bunch of stuff to sell. means more money. Evicted. I'm gonna make sure that there's no like secret enemies in here or something like that. You know, I'm just waiting for one to pop out of nowhere and give me a heart attack. Well, that's interesting. Died again. I died. Unfortunate. That one guy turned around and he got me. Well, let's just do this the easy way.
Here we go! You got him! That's the last of them!
You lived for an entire fight. Can you believe it, Parvati? I can't believe it. I thought maybe I can like bust down that wall if I had some strength. Ooh, minefield. That definitely did not hit me. Found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen in your to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Reject. Thank you. I am a wizard. Need my mental faculties.
Here they come! Out they go!
Oh, there's more whelps.
That's the last of them.
Look for piles of ash. Guess that's the only downside to using a weapon like this. Wow, look at that. And transfer. Interesting. All the ammo I can get. All of those things. Whatever those things are. Hold E, pick 3 seconds. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences.
Easy.
Grenade launcher? I mean, it didn't say that it was illegal to grab that, so you know. You know. Seems like I need to become a hacker in order to break into things so that they don't cost a bajillion monies. Like... Okay, so there's something definitely there. Question is, how do I get in there? Without going in there for the moment. Highly doubt there's roof access. Minefield over here. Don't just like automatically grab hold of things to jump on them, so I need some sort of perk that lets me jump higher. That's not going to happen here. Not gonna happen at all. Alright, I need to save and mark.